First of all, thank you all for being here today. It's Friday, March 20th, when Mr. Kevin Billings, the Acting Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Installations, and I will officiate a groundbreaking ceremony for the Joint Strike Fighter Integrated Joint Training Center. Later this spring, F-35 number 1, the Air Force only jet flying right now, will deploy to Eglin for about 4 days. It'll fly around the local area. We'll invite the media and some of our community members to come see it, parked out on the ramp. And these dates, I have to tell you, are tentative because this is the only Air Force jet flying right now, and the test schedule is very dynamic. But we're trying to get it out here and later this spring. The actions of the BRAC have transformed Eglin operations. With the bed down of the 7th, more than 2,200 Army personnel and their families will make the Emerald Coast their home. The Joint Strike Fighter will bring another 2,000 plus military members and their families, as well as an international flavor to the area with 11 international partners. These two actions combined will more than offset the departure of the F-15 aircraft and the current members of the 33rd Wing. There's been a lot of coverage about these actions, especially on the Joint Strike Fighter side. And while we appreciate the balanced coverage that you have provided, there is some misinformation out there. And this is a great opportunity today to sit down with you and answer questions, and so we can set the record straight. So at this time, I'll take your questions.
From your perspective, what is the biggest piece of misinformation that's floating around in the community?
I'm still troubled, I guess, by the people that talk about this plane as being some kind of monster in terms of noise. It really isn't. It is in the same noise category as some of our current fighters, the F-18, the F-22, and the same noise class as fighters that have been here before, like the F-4 and the B-52 bomber. So, and the good thing is people will get to hear it themselves when it comes out here later this spring. In fact, we have our maintainers that will be right next to the jet, and they've got some new technology type hearing gear that these guys will be wearing. If you know of Bose, the company Bose with their noise canceling headphones, we will be providing those to the maintainers. And so it is a big concern, especially those that are close to the jet.
When you hear Valparaiso leaders say that they aren't getting the information that they want from the Air Force, what's your take on that? Talk a little about that.
Well, that statement confuses me because we went through and made a list of all the different interactions we've had in the community over the last, since last August when they finished the first EIS. And we came up, I think, with 28 different community meetings, the majority being with Valparaiso. So for them to say we're not talking to them, I don't know where that comes from, because we've never turned down an opportunity to do that.